summarizes Twitter.
It's Instagram. Instagram made it 100 times worse. You could see everyday people suddenly becoming rich and famous, or at least the perception that they were
and
rich
using
and famous.
filters to look better.
And then everyone feels like they're being left out, or everyone feels like they want something that they don't have. And then you're left in this constant state of want and desire and this constant state of unhappiness. So this isn't new, by the way. These are Buddhist principles that dukkha, this source of unhappiness, is really about desire. And if you can let go of, and we create more desire.
And comparing yourself to others.
Yeah.
I think there's a different answer to the Fight Club nihilism than just sort of giving up all desire. I understand the sort of Buddhist approach. I actually wrote in 1999, when I joined PayPal, I wrote an article called Silicon Valley's Fight Clubs, in which I basically said that startups were the answer to this sort of, remember Fight Club came out in 1999. And so you had this sort of nihilism associated with this empty materialism. People wanted all these materialistic things, but it didn't really make them happy. But I think that creating something great and being part of creating something great is the answer to this. And it's about, creation. It's about purpose. It's having meaning. Mastery. And we are robbing people of having that experience when we do stuff like universal basic income or tell them they don't need to work. We should be encouraging them to have these great experiences. And this is why I kind of react to these like Apple snowflakes who don't want to come into their $1 billion spaceship campus. It's like, they're just punching a time clock. They're not really getting any meaning out of their work. And that's the thing I sort of react to. That's so,
you'd rather than find another place where they can actually find purpose and mastery rather than be at Apple, be mad, write petitions.
Yeah, contribute.
Could the iPhone have been created by a remote team?
It could. Let's be clear. The iPhone would never have happened had it not been for Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Period. End of story.
You need to have the founder. Yeah, you need to have the founder.
You just needed to have him. I mean, he could have been anybody, but he himself.
But could it be, if him with a remote team, could they have made the iPhone?
No, I don't think so.
I
think Apple would probably be a different company if Steve were still here. Who knows?
Which is why I think they want people to come back. And I think what's happening here, I hate to be super cynical, is I think a lot of people left the Bay Area, didn't tell Apple, because you're supposed to tell them if you relocate, and they're just trying to extend their tenure at Apple, because there is no way to come in 3 days a week if you're living, in Tahoe or further out. What are you supposed to do? Get a hotel for 2 nights a week and then drive back to Tahoe or Phoenix? These people have left.
If Steve were still around, those Apple employees would be racing back to the office because they'd be so excited about what they're working on. They'd be working on new products. And if they didn't have that passion, Steve would have weeded them out in 2 seconds.